Another year of celebration has come for the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology for its triumphs over the fulfillment of its twin mandate of providing humane safekeeping and development of inmates, and for overcoming the challenges that present the organization as its magnanimous men and women journey together towards a common vision. This year's regional anniversary celebration is very momentous for the Bjmpro-Ii Valley region as it celebrates its victories and conquests with the highly esteemed Deputy Chief for Operation, Jail Chief Superintendent Alan S. Iral. With reverberating success in celebration of its 26th anniversary as a separate line agency of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, the Bjmpro-Ii Valley region, with the guidance of our Almighty, has been a hallmark of a government agency that can deliver quality and prompt service to its clientele and the public. Marking its more than 2.5 decades of service to the people, 34 jail commissioned officers and 372 non-officers align their best efforts in unison to accomplish various projects, programs, and activities that can effectively and efficiently respond or satisfy President Rodrigo Roa Duterte's relentless and no-nonsense fight against illegal drugs, criminality, and corruption. In line with this, Bjmpro Region 2 resonates into live reality the marching orders from our Chief Bjmpro Jail Director, Serafin P. Barreto Jr., to the Upland Lodi to ensure an efficient delivery of public service by jail commissioned and non-commissioned officers whose commitment and passion to serve is indubitable. This report, therefore, focuses on the highlights of accomplishments of Bjmpro Region 2 for July 2016 up to the present, in consonance with the flagship program of our Chief Bjmpro, the Upland Lodi. It encompasses endeavors in response to the commitments that can ably address removal and punishment of personnel involved in illegal drugs and corruption, offensive operations versus drugs inside jail facilities, decongestion of jails and disbandment of inmates and gangs protecting drug lords. Yes to discipline and control of inmates through effective classification and segregation of inmates and of a unified jail system. An efficient anti-drug campaign begins with a human resource, free from any kind of involvement in illegal drugs, thus proving themselves as worthy public servants and compliant with Civil Service Commission's Memorandum, Circular 13, Series of 2017, ensuring a drug-free workplace, besides the mandatory drug testing of all personnel during the annual physical examination in January to February this year. Series of remote drug tests were likewise conducted among 102 personnel. Both drug testing activities yielded negative among all 410 personnel of Bjmpro Region 2. Moreover, this region has no personnel charged administratively or criminally in relation to illegal drugs. More than this, every personnel in this region actively participates in all anti-drug campaign or advocacy activities among the inmates and the community. Sayaw Contra Droga, engaging the participation of personnel along with inmates, students, fitness enthusiasts, and other stakeholders, was launched and had become part of the fitness routines in the community. Untiringly, personnel do their share in the government's drug awareness campaign. During personal information and education, management conferences and staff meetings, anti-drug measures are included in the agenda, reiterating among all personnel strict adherence to keep away themselves from illegal drugs and to keep at all times their integrity as public employees. In fact, in the crafting of its commitments for the Strategic Performance Management System, or SPMS, implementing a drug-free facility is included from among the identified major final outputs from the regional director down to the jail officers who are in charge of the frontline services. A tangible proof of making Bjmpro Region 2's battle against illegal drugs relentless and sustained. on War Against Corruption. Aside from the display of Citizens Charter and other signages aimed at reducing corruption in the organization, this region implements anti-corruption measures through strict observance and adherence to established rules in the Anti-Red Tape Act and making the provisions included in the Bjmpro-Ii Region 2 Citizens Charter functional and practiced by all personnel concerned before, during and after any transaction made by the public with the regional office and with the field units. Moreover, all personnel are directed to include in their semestral performance commitments made or final output, a commitment to support the government's anti-corruption strategies. These are strong anti-corruption measures that can spell a difference in public service. A lecture on RA 6713, or the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, was included in the Wardenship Seminar attended by 25 Senior Jail Land Commission officers and Sun Commission officers. Determined to make all 18 jail facilities under its supervision and control drug-free, conduct of uncompromising offensive operations against illegal drugs and other contrabands remains to be one of the Bjmpro-Ii Region 2's top priorities. In response to the Chief, Bjmpro-Ii's call in the conduct of offensive operations versus illegal drugs, continuous Greyhound operations in collaboration with the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency and the Philippine National Police were conducted in all jails region-wide. Searches among visitors sanitize the jails from entry or proliferation of drugs and other contrabands. From all the searches conducted for the period under review, no illegal drugs were seized from the possession of the inmates nor the visitors. Moreover, remote drug tests were also conducted among persons deprived of liberty or the PDLS. A total of 1,005 PDLS underwent drug tests and all of them tested negative. On decongestion, committed to ease overcrowding in its jail facilities, transfer of sentence or insular inmates to national penitentiaries are done within the prescribed period once a martimus has been issued by the courts. As a result, 101 sentenced inmates were transferred to the new Bilibid prisons. Inmates' cases are tracked regularly with the assistance of the unit paralegal officers. Paralegal activities such as free legal consultations are conducted in collaboration with the Public Attorney's Office. For this period, 7 inmates were released through the Grant of Good Conduct Time Allowance or the GCTA. A quarterly average release of 507 PDLS or 14.69% of the average quarterly jail population for July 2016 up to July 2017 were released through the different modes of release. Yes, to discipline of inmates. Indeed, this battle cry of the Chief, Bjmpro-Ii makes jail management work with maximum efficiency. In fact, the Bjmpro-Ii Region 2 maintains a zero escape or zero jail incident record for the whole calendar years 2016 and 2017. With the classification of PDLS, segregating those charged for violation of the Republic Act 9165 from other offenders in each of the 18 jails in the region, control of contraband is effective, thereby strengthening jail security. Other measures very vital in keeping the jails drug-free, contraband-free and escape-free include security surveys, jail visits, inspections, dialogues, and counseling. On top of these activities is the regular conduct of the Therapeutic Community Modality Program or TCMP in 17 jails. Out of 18 jails, only Baggao Municipal Jail, where most often inmates' jail population is 0 or 1, does not constantly practice TCMP, making the implementation of the program pledge at 94%. TCMP immensely contributes in instilling discipline, proper behavior, and peace among PDLS. Other avenues that turn PDLS idle time into productivity include Alternative Learning System or ALS through the unselfish effort of the ALS mobile teachers from the Department of Education's Bureau of Alternative Learning System. Preparing the PDLS for eventual release into the society's mainstream. Livelihood projects ranging from the bonsai making, using beads and papier-mâché, which gained popularity in the market, fabrication of holsters, furniture or wood products up to the Tesla-assisted masonry and simply metal arc welding are income-generating opportunities for interested for the PDLS. Transforming lives among the PDLS may be quite challenging, but with the constant support of the Catholic and parishes in the locality, the Iglesia ni Cristo and other religious organizations that take turn in providing spiritual enhancement programs, all PDLS in their own free will find greater spirituality. On the other hand, PDLS health and wellness are being taken care of regularly by the BJMP Region 2's Health Service Section with the support of the Department of Health and other health service providers in the region. It was in March 2017 that a big transformation on the aspect of nutrition and food service management for PDLS has been achieved, a 360 degrees turnaround, considered as the region's best practice, a novel endeavor aimed at improving the kitchen facilities and providing science and technology-based livelihood for PDLS came about as the Department of Science and Technology forged a Memorandum of Agreement with BJMP Region 2. The special project included a generous funding from the DOST Region 2 for the improvement of kitchen and equipment of the Tuguegarao City District Jail male and female dormitories. With this development, the BJMP Region 2 Food Service Council implemented a variety of innovations to improve food service with considerations of proper nutrition, proper food storage, food handling, and preparation and provision of mess hall. With this, one can see now that the practice of eating meals at the mess hall by the PDLS instead of doing it inside, the results is gradually becoming a sight to behold. On human resource acquisition and development, 13 newly appointed jail officers won beefed up the region's personnel complement. On the other hand, 134 personnel were promoted to the next higher rank. On learning and development, various seminars and trainings, mandatory or specialized, were attended by personnel. In support of the Chief, BJMP's program on Barangay-Based Rehabilitation Program or BBRP, for the purpose of providing assistance in the rehabilitation of drug surrenderers, the National TCMP Training Team and the Regional TC Focal Persons conducted a capability building seminar on Therapeutic Community Modality Program in Santiago City on December 6 to 8, 2016, with 129 participants composed of barangay officials. Regional TC Focal Person and BBRP coordinators likewise assisted in the series of mass-massive rollouts in the region spearheaded by DILG Region 2, where lectures on TCMP were conducted. Moreover, this region, besides the kind of a bureau-wide orientation on federalism by the BJMP National Headquarters, two separate orientation on federalism were done in collaboration with the One Cagayan for Federalism movement with more than 100 participants. On logistics, the Cabagan District Jail located in Centro, Cabagan, Isabela with a contract amount of 4 million pesos is now 75% completed. Once completed, the facility can reduce congestion of the 11th District Jail as it can accommodate a minimum of 100 PDLS whose cases are pending before the courts in the municipalities of the 1st District of Isabela. BJMP Region 2, in its own little way, find ways and means to improve its services in all aspects of jail management and performance of corporate social responsibility through the support of the stakeholders. For this, 3 stakeholders shall be recognized along with other organizations and individuals who immeasurably contributed in making a great difference in the overall performance and capability of Bjmpro Region 2. With all of you, Bjmp's existence for 26 years in the field of public service has made the seemingly impossible vision and mission of achieving sustainable, prosperous, amplified, beneficial, and successful humane safekeeping and development of inmates not only possible but realistic. Reaping several golden harvests, aside from having a great leap from its usual achievements, Bjmpro Region 2 has many reasons to celebrate. Topping its list of most significant accomplishments is the conferment of the Municipal Jail of the Year award to San Mateo Municipal Jail in San Mateo, Isabela for calendar year 2016-2017 in annual Bjmpro search for the best of the best. No less than President Rodrigo Roa Duterte handed over the plaque of merit in this year's 26th Bjmpro anniversary celebration. Another much coveted award, the IDDU Honor Rolls, is spearheaded by the Philippine Information Agency Region 2, recognizing women with outstanding achievements, was also awarded to one of the female jail commissioned officers of this region. Bjmpro Region 2 is a recipient of various plaques and certificates of merit. 2 plaques of recognition from the Department of the Interior and Local Government Regional Office 2 for its active involvement in the Masa Masid and the LGU incentives and awards programs. The Bjmpro Region 2 included in the top 10 best performing regions. Less than 100 personnel were recipients of good conduct, long service, Luzon medals, and a lot more. These recognitions do not merely spell the achievements of this region, but inspire the men and women of Bjmpro Cagayan Valley region to toil harder in pursuit of all the Bjmpro's goals and objectives, all for the development of its clientele and public service in the context of real change or transformation. These are few humble accomplishments of Bjmpro Region 2. Hence, Bjmpro Region 2 marches forward towards better jail service. The celebration of the 26th founding anniversary of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology with the theme Sustinidong paglilinis ng bilangguan tungo sa hamong pagbabago sa lipunan is an overt expression of quality, honest, and clean jail service that all Bjmpro Region 2 personnel must uphold from this day until the days the Bjmpro shall serve its purpose as the premier corrections agency in the country. To all the Bjmpro Region 2's partners, stakeholders, thank you for your continued support and for celebrating the 26th Bjmpro anniversary with the men and women of Bjmpro Region 2. Happy 26th meaningful and fruitful jail service! Mabuhay ang Bjmpro! Para sa bayan, para sa pagbabago!